Good morning, everybody. My name is Teresa Andrews. For those of you that are just tuning in to my page, welcome. And thank you so much for following me. For those of you who have been following me, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today, I want to share with you a quick um, PowerPoint presentation about how to start a successful home-based business. So if you're sitting on the fence and you don't know what's going on, this is your opportunity to find out. And I want you to just basically just taking the information I'm going to share with you, especially if you're planning on joining SSM like I have. And I just wanted to give you all an opportunity to see what it is that I did to prepare myself for joining a successful home-based business. Okay, so I'm going to screen share and make sure you stay to the end so that you can get the information that you need in order to move forward with the decision to join a um, successful home-based business. Here we go. Hopefully you can see my screen. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Um, I'm going to move right along. I was trying to figure out a way to view it without having all the extra stuff there. um, so as I'm learning, uh, you all are seeing me in the raw. Okay. Um, let's see what it's got here. Uh, Here we go. I guess I have to keep it like this because it's not going to my actual slideshow. Let's see if I can do it this way. Excuse me. All right, we are live. Okay. So again, welcome to my page. My name is Teresa Andrews, and it's my pleasure to be with you this morning. So this morning, I'm going to talk to you about how to start a successful home-based business. And so I guess, the question would be, well, what determines a successful home-based business? Well, with me, um, I thought about in terms of having a successful business. When I started a successful business, I was thinking about in terms of the capital, how much money I had, am I going to be able to profit from it? If I indeed wanted to profit from it. So the first thing is you need to make sure that you have capital to start your home-based business, and that way you can profit from it. Okay. Some people say there's no money to start, but then in other MLMs and other platforms, it's like you join, you have this fee, and then you have this fee a month, but you haven't earned any money yet, right? Well, with SSM, you have one time fee, okay, to join, and then while you get to learn and earn at the same time. So that's the plus with SSM. And so what I wanted to encourage you all about is don't get so caught up on the capital. Just have enough to start, and as you learn, you will begin to earn. Okay. So number one, you want to think about it in terms of as determining whether or not you can have a successful business is if you even have the money to start, and then to be able to perform and to profit from it. Okay, you want to make sure you have money for that. Some people don't use your mortgage, don't use your rent, don't use your last. If you have to use your last to start a business, uh, that's not a good thing. You need to wait until you set money aside and then join. Okay, take your time and make sure you're able to do it effectively, efficiently, and professionally. Okay. Another thing that we think about in terms of having a successful business, we think about the customers. Well, with SSM, you don't do no selling. You ain't trying to convince nobody. You ain't running people down. You ain't aggravating your family, your friends. They dodging you every time they see you. Here she comes with something else. Well, now you don't have to worry about that. Now people from all over the world are trying to connect with you and find out what it is that you're doing. So your customers, you don't have to try to find your customers. You're branding yourself. The people that are drawn to you will come to you. The last thing when you think in terms of having a successful business, you think about employees. Well, you don't have to worry about that either because it's just you. And you are going to hold your own self accountable for the things that you need to do for yourself. So these are the things that we want to consider when we're starting a successful home-based business. Is one, do I have the capital to start and to maintain? Okay. Some people have a savings. Some people have credit cards. Some people, have money. You can, like, I started mine with my credit card. My husband and I have this credit card. And so we use this credit card basically for emergencies. But, I've been out without a job for like almost 3 years. So to me, that's a state of emergency. I need to do something, right? So I use the credit card to get started with my home-based business. And I can replace that. I've already made the money back from what I spent into the business, okay? And all we do is recycling money. You pay the credit card and you recycle that money, okay? It's not new money, it's the same money. Whereas if you was paying the credit card and taking money to start your business, that's, it's like you're adding more fuel to the fire. So what I've learned to do is recycle my money, okay? And I went on YouTube and found that out because, if you want to know anything, you just Google it, okay? Yes. So how to start a successful home-based business, what we want to do is make sure that we learn the do's and the don'ts, okay? So we want to start with the do's. Before you get started, these are things that you need to do. You're considering SSM, you need to do your research. Is it a scam? People always, we always look at them, is this a scam? Is this a code? Is this what is this? You know what I'm saying? You want to do your research. I didn't know anything about SSM. I didn't do my research until I found out. My husband had told me, he said, listen, babe, this is something that you can do. And I was like, well, what is it? What's the product? It's always a product. What's the product? Because, I'm in a health and fitness field for years. And outside of, trust me, I've done so many things. But one of the things that I've done was health and fitness. And so I always connect with products, toxin-free products and stuff like that, and trying to live a healthier lifestyle where you don't have to be on high blood pressure and sugar medicine, stuff like that. So wellness is one of the fields that I go into. So I'm always looking for what is the product? What is the product, right? So I had to do my research. And what my husband explained to me was that he had connected with a young lady. And so she was talking to him, and he was like, but I think you'll be good at this. And I said, well, I don't be on Facebook. So, I get on there and I encourage people. That's it. And I'm out, And then he said, well, they have a webinar. And so I attended a webinar. So I'm encouraging you that as you look for the things that you're looking for, make sure that as you connect with SSM, you make sure that you attend the webinar, which we have tomorrow night at 7. So if you follow me, make sure you check out my story and find out when that webinar is going to be, okay? I can also put it inside a description tab for this video later on my Facebook. We have them every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And so you want to make sure that you attend the webinar. You want to make sure that you join a Facebook group. Some people come by invitation. And so that's what I did. I went into the Facebook group. My husband was there before I was there. So I went to the Facebook group. I joined the Facebook group. And then I joined the group chat after I joined SSM. Because after I saw the webinar, immediately I just jumped in because of the testimonies and things that I was seeing on the Facebook group, and I was like, man, I mean, if it's something that I know how to do, guess what? I'm going to do it. So I didn't have any doubts. I just saw it and I jumped right in with both feet. Um, because I saw that it was something that I could do. A lot of times I've joined stuff and I didn't know how to do what I need to do. And people convince you and they're like, you're going to help somebody there, we're going to help you. And it wasn't true. We got lied to plenty of times, both me and my husband. And so, but with SSM, they have been true to their word. Everything has happened exactly the way I was told it was going to happen. ABC 1, 2, 3 is good enough for me. Okay. Now, the other thing you need to make sure is that you do have something to work on, whether it's a laptop, a desktop, or a phone. We live that laptop lifestyle. We can go anywhere with our laptop. We can be on a plane. We can be in a park. We can be on the back patio, sipping on a cup of tea. You can be anywhere, basically, with your laptop. I have a desktop as well, so I use my desktop whenever I do things like this, doing the websites and webinars. Um, and our phone, you can take your trusty phone anywhere. Okay, you can do all of your business on your phone. There's some days that I don't feel like getting out of bed. I don't feel like coming into the office. I just do my work on my phone, which is awesome. Make sure you do ask questions. Yes, you got to ask questions. I used to be one of those people that hated to ask questions. Well, you got to ask questions if you want to know things. And a fool hates knowledge, according to my favorite book. And so you don't want to be foolish. You want to make sure that you ask questions. Be positive. Have a positive attitude so that a man thinketh, that includes woman, so is he. So if you think you can, you can. That's one of my favorite books by Norman Vincent Peale. You can if you think you can. And so you want to make sure that you come into an opportunity thinking that you can succeed, and you most definitely will. Okay? You can do this. Now, before you get started, you also want to think about the don'ts. Don't doubt yourself. Okay? Uh, there's a saying also, when in doubt, ask. So when you ask all those questions, this should clear out all the cobwebs. This should make everything clear. Is this something that I can do? If you feel like you can't do it, don't do it, okay? But if you believe, the opposite of doubting, you got to have belief. You got to have faith. Faith is belief, merely belief. But faith without works is dead. So don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. You need to be proactive. You need to make sure that whatever you're doing, you make sure that you're able to move forward in your thinking. Do what you know to be done. There's going to be little tasks that have to be done, but it's something that you already know how to do. So you make sure you do that 1, 2, and 3, and that A, B, and C. Another thing you don't want to do is be afraid. You don't want to be scared. Um, Somebody once said that fear is faith turned upside down. So flip it back the other way. Have faith, have confidence. Be confident in knowing that you have the ability to accomplish your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. And so that's why we're here. We're here to help you move into the direction in which you want to go. We're here to help you understand the importance of bringing all of this together, okay? You want to be able to bring all of this together and make sure you succeed in it. How do you make sure you succeed? You ask the questions. You be proactive, okay? You want to make sure that you believe in yourself. You need to be confident. You need to not be lazy. Don't be lazy. You want to work hard. And when I say work hard, I'm not speaking in terms of dragging a sledgehammer around, or you know what I'm saying? You know how our ancestors out in the fields and digging in the dirt and stuff like that. Now it's for pleasure. People do it for pleasure now, like gardening and having a flower garden and stuff like that. You don't have to work that kind of hard no more. You know, so we work hard on our jobs, you know, because somebody's over us telling us you got to get this done, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to have this done by a certain time. You need to go, 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 go. I'm not talking about that. When you have a home-based business, you have to worry about nobody all over your shoulder. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to work hard because you know this is something that you need to do in order to get to where you need to be. So don't be lazy. Work hard. Another thing you don't want to do is give up. You want to make sure you finish what you started. If you come into SSM, okay, make sure you're going to finish what you start. In SSM, you have the opportunity to brand yourself and allow people to be drawn to you so that they'll know that what they're getting is authentic. Okay, SSM may or may not be around, but guess what? You're learning tools. You're learning things about how to have a successful business, and so you want to make sure you utilize that information so that you'll still be standing. When everything else around you fade away, you'll still be standing. You'll still have your brand. You'll still have your who you are and what it is that you bring to the table. You still have your dreams, your goals that you're ready to see to fruition. And why? Because you're trying to leave a legacy for your children and your children's children. You just don't want to connect with a platform and not draw anything from it. Okay? So you want to make sure that you don't be doubtful, don't procrastinate, don't be scared, don't be lazy, and don't give up. Why? Because you need to believe in yourself. You need to be proactive in your dreams. You need to be confident. You need to be hardworking, and you need to finish everything that you start in trying to obtain or having a home-based business. All right? Now, there's different ways to get ahead in business, okay? You haven't even started. But the mere fact that you're listening to this video, the mere fact that you've gone to YouTube or you've gone to Facebook and you researched SSM, you researched WTA Life Solutions, okay, .com. You've connected to the webinars. You've connected to the Facebook group. You've connected to the chat. You've connected to people that's in the business. You hear their testimonies. You've heard them on at the webinars that you've attended. And so now, the mere fact that you're doing that, you have forward thinking. You're like, look, I'm trying to get into a successful home-based business. How do I go about doing that, right? So you want to make sure that you stay forward thinking, be inventive and daring. Okay, so you got one way of doing it, right? Okay, they trained you, you followed ABC 1, 2, 3. Now what is it that you bring to the table? How can you make this thing even better for you? You know, how can you make this platform work in your favor? Okay, so you have to be daring and say, well, look, you know, this is what I do, and so this is how I can make it better for me. Like a lot of people don't want to do YouTube videos. They don't want to do live Facebook lives and stuff like that. But me, I'm an aspiring talk show host. So guess what I want to do? I want to be out there. I want to develop myself to where I can have the confidence that I need to be forward thinking and say, listen, this is helping me sharpen my tools. You know what I'm saying? Giving me the opportunity to do a better job with how I am in interacting with people. You've probably seen a video. I was kind of dragging along or whatever, not thinking about the person on the other end. I was just in myself. I was in my bubble. So now I have the opportunity to sharpen my tools, sharpen those things that I feel like I do best. I love communicating with people, but now I got to hone in on that gift and to be more focused and determined, right? So I'm doing the right things. You need to, number 3, do the right thing. I'm doing the right things in order to make sure that my business is successful. I'm learning how to brand myself. I'm learning how to get things done. Yes, drawing people to me so I don't have to chase anybody. No convincing, no selling, okay? Just completing tasks and getting paid. That's what SSM is all about, right? Be honest and straightforward. Listen, you know when a person is being shady with you. You know when a person is not on the up and up with you, okay? So it's very important that you understand that the people that you're connecting with here on with SSM, me here on my Facebook page, um, here on YouTube, wherever you see this video, you're going to know whether or not, well, now she said that, but I didn't see her do that. No, everything that I speak about on this video is what I'm actually doing. Okay, so we want to be straightforward. We want to be honest, okay, and be willing to change, learn, and grow. When I had the stroke, right? When I was 26, I had a stroke. I had to learn how to read and write all over again. I couldn't put two or three words together without stumbling. I still have issues, but not like they were before. And so you want to make sure that you're changing, that you're growing. Be willing to change. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stay the same, because if you stay the same, your situation is going to stay the same. You want to change. You want to learn. Okay? Learning. A fool hates knowledge. You want to make sure that you're forever learning, reading a book, listening to inspirational speeches, TED Talks. I love TED Talks. TED Talks. I want to be on TED Talks one day. That would be pretty awesome, right? TED Talks. You want to listen to things that aspire you to grow and to advance in the things that you're interested in, right? You want to grow. You want to make sure that the baby mind that you have grows up into an adult mind. That you got a thousandaire mindset. You want to create a millionaire mindset. And so you don't want to stay the same. You want to be able to change and see your growth. You know, by grace, you want to grow and grow and grow and improve every single day. You also want to work hard and be yourself. There it is again. You want to work hard and be yourself. This is Terza Andrews. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. I love people. I love helping people. I show that. I show up, and I show that through our ministry at facesoflife.com. I show that I'm a hard worker, that I love people. I show that, and you see me being myself all the time. You know, some days I wear makeup, and some days I don't. Most days I don't wear makeup. And the days that I wear makeup, I'm probably on a photo shoot or something like that for my modeling. So there's different dimensions of me. It's just not one thing. And so I'm pretty sure that there are different dimensions of you that people don't know. So be yourself. Be all of you, so that people can get an opportunity to see you and learn you and to enjoy you. And so number 7, we want to lead by example. Lead by example. I am the example of what I desire to see in the world every day. I truly believe that it's important to, if you have a complaint about something, we have to be the ones to bring that solution. You know what I'm saying? You're going to complain about something, you need to bring the solution to the problem. You understand? And so 7 ways to get ahead in your business is to be forward thinking, to be inventive and daring, to do the right thing, to be honest and straightforward, to be willing to change, learn, and grow, to be able to work hard and be yourself. And the most important thing of all is to be the example you desire to see in this earth. And I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my short slide with you this morning. Thank you. Successful Solution Method, SSM. It's a tongue twister for me, y'all. I got a lazy tongue. Successful Solution Method, for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of such an amazing platform. I give thanks for Miss Amanda for helping me groom myself and brand myself and get myself out there, get out of my comfort zone and pop out into the world so people know Terza Andrews. Thank you all so much for joining me. My last quote I want to share with you is from Jim Rohn. He says, the successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier. Just wish you were better. And you all saw working and moving in that way, okay? You are better. And you are the key to someone else's blessing. Thank you so much for joining me here. I look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to make sure you join us at our webinar on Wednesday night. It's going to be at, you can link on at www.successfulsolutionwebinar.com. Okay? I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.